I used to be the guy who wore a t-shirt at the pool even in 90-degree weather. I had love handles hanging over my shorts, and honestly I couldn't stand the thought of people seeing them. I always felt trapped in a body I wasn't proud of. But here's the crazy part. I did everything people told me to do. Crunches, keto, skipping meals. None of it actually worked. And I figured out what actually works. Relax, keep it in your pants, I'ma tell you. And not only did I finally get rid of my love handles and sculpted the abs that I always wanted, I've actually been able to keep them. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly how I did it. The absolute lies that I believed, the shifts that changed my life, and the habits that let me stay lean year-round without feeling miserable. Getting rid of love handles and sculpting your abs isn't about magic tricks, ab gadgets, or starving yourself. It's about shifting your mindset, fixing your habits, and finally doing what actually works long term. Let me take you back. I remember one time, I was at a pool party with my friends. Everyone's having fun, laughing, jumping in the water, and I'm sitting there in my chair with my shirt glued to my chest, sweating under the sun, and pretending like I didn't feel out of place. Every time I would stand up, I would do the little shirt poo. And I know for a fact you do it too. I can't tell you how many times I looked in the mirror before going out, thinking if I just suck in enough, maybe no one will actually notice my love handles. But deep down, I noticed every single day. I thought I was doing the right things. People told me just do more crunches, just cut out the carbs, do this certain juice cleanse, doing it every day thinking this has to work out eventually, only to binge on the weekends simply because I couldn't take it anymore. Every failed attempt actually made me feel weaker. Like maybe my Filipino genetics were bad, like maybe I was just supposed to stay this way forever. What I didn't realize at that time was I was chasing shortcuts instead of the basics. I didn't understand fat loss, and I thought abs came from ab workouts. I thought eating clean for 3 days would undo years of bad habits. And mentally it crushed me. Every failure made me feel ashamed and frustrated. But I wasn't broken, I was just misled. The first real breakthrough was understanding my nutrition. I stopped trying to eat perfectly clean or cut out everything that I enjoyed. And instead, I focused on eating in a way that I could stick with. And funny enough, I started tracking my calories and obviously making sure that I'm hitting my protein intake. So on some days I would eat ground beef, eggs, and rice. And other days I didn't really care and ate some Raising Cane's. The difference was I wasn't binging anymore. I was just balancing the 80-20 rule. 80% whole foods and 20% eating whatever you want. I'll never forget the time that I actually lost 5 pounds. I wasn't starving, I wasn't miserable. That's when it actually clicked. This wasn't about being perfect, but more about being consistent. Simply because I learned that abs were made in the kitchen. So instead, I focused on lifting weights so that I can build that nice toned physique that I always wanted. And I combined that with cardio that I enjoyed. For me, it was going out for nice, beautiful hikes. As I built muscle, my body started looking more athletic. This part was huge. I stopped relying only on the scale. Before, if I didn't lose 5 pounds in a week, I felt like a failure. But once I started tracking my workouts, it felt like I was winning every single day. One week, maybe my bench went up. Another week, my waist started getting smaller. And another week, I felt more confident walking around. And before I knew it, my body was completely different. The reason why you're not seeing abs is because you're treating it like a temporary project. I used to do that too. I'd be on a diet or completely out of it. But what changed everything was learning balance. Now, if I have a weekend where I'm out more, I don't panic. I just make sure to get back to normal the next day. No guilt, no spiral. That's what makes this sustainable. Another big shift was identity. I stopped telling myself, I'm trying to lose weight. Instead, I just became the guy who takes care of his body. It wasn't about willpower anymore, it became who I was. And when you see yourself differently, the choices you make naturally aligns with that identity. The confidence this gave me bled into everything else. Now when I go to the beach or pool, I don't think twice about taking my shirt off. I'm proud of my body, not just because of how it looks, but because of what it represents. Discipline, growth, and self-respect. It's not just physical. I feel sharper at work, more present in relationships, and honestly, I feel like I can handle life better. And that's why I'll never go back. So if you feel stuck right now, feeling like your love handles will never go away, I want you to know I was you. I know the frustration, the embarrassment, the shame, but you're not broken. You just need the right approach. Focus on a sustainable nutrition, smart and proper training, and building an identity around health. And not only will you sculpt the abs you've always wanted, you'll actually keep them for good. And if you need help with that, book a call with me down below and I'll see if I can help.